And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hi and greetings. Name is Wismaldis, and I'm gonna be a trivia host for tonight. We are gonna be seeing ourselves a true or false trivia with 10 questions. Each and every right statement you choose between true or false will be rewarded with 100 points. For you to be eligible for the prize, you need to get yourself at least 700 points. And as previously mentioned, prize pool being $1,500. So, true or false? Thieves football. It's for World Cup. Almost the finales are here. Semi-finals are around the corner. But we're following what's happening on 2022's World Cup. But hopefully you've been following through in the history as well. So, 10 questions. Hopefully you go with correct answers. You know everything. Maybe you heard everything. Or maybe you go with the right guess. It is entirely up to you. But keep in mind, entry is entirely free. You got to be here in the next seconds when we start the first question. So, ready or not, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so right now we're going to be starting the first question. So hopefully you're going to be choosing correctly between true or false. 100 points for each and every correct guess. 700 to be eligible for the prize pool. So, final countdown is here. And let's get it started with questions. Hopefully you know everything about also some great football players. Alright, let's get started. So Pele is the only player who has scored at least 2 goals on the 4 consecutive World Cup matches. So ladies and gentlemen, right now you gotta choose. Statement is true or false. So once again reminding, Pele is the only player who has scored at least 2 goals for the 4 consecutive World Cup matches. So, let's see, ladies and gentlemen. So, the statement is false. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not a true statement. He's not the only player. He's not the only one. I saw the top list, never more. But that was the first question. Keep in mind, each question gets you 100 points. Let's go for the second question, that being Luka Modric won the Golden Ball Award at the 2018 World Cup. So the question is true or is it false? Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, reminding for the question, Luka Modric won the Golden Ball Award at the 2018 World Cup. So let's see the answer. So the statement is true, of course, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully you choose the round one. Awarded with 100 points. And right now we're going to proceed onwards. So let's see. So do see we got 7,000 people participating. So let's go with the third question. Diego Maradona had the longest gap between 2 World Cup goals. Ladies and gentlemen, what is it? Is it going to be true or false? Diego Maradona had the longest gap between 2 World Cup goals. So, between the two choices, between true or false, this statement is, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be false. He does not have the longest gap between 2 World Cup titles. Alright, so, continuing onwards to this set for the question. So, let's see how we go with this one. Alright, so, what the question goes. Adame is the only one that has scored 4 goals on a World Cup match for Brazil. So, ladies and gentlemen, is this true or false? Is he the only one that has scored 4 goals on a World Cup match for Brazil? Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, for the third question is true. It's true, ladies and gentlemen. The statement is true. Adame is the only one that has scored 4 goals on a World Cup match for Brazil. From Team Brazil. Alright, so let's see, continuing onwards to the fifth question. Alright, so Italy has played an extra time match in 6 consecutive World Cups. Statement's true or statement's false? So once again, reminding for the players, it's going to be Italy has played an extra time match in the 6 consecutive World Cups. Alright, so said statement, ladies and gentlemen, is false. Italy has played an extra time match in 4 consecutive World Cups, not 6. That was the highest amount. Who knows, maybe in the foreseeable future, they're going to be breaking the streak into 6 consecutive World Cups. But let's continue with the 6th question. That is going to be Madrid hosted the 1982 World Cup final match. Good old time of 1982, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody remember World Cup final match? Who was the place that hosted it? So once again, reminder for the players, the question being Madrid hosted the 1982 World Cup final match. And the said statement is true. Ladies and gentlemen, statement is true. Alright, so yeah, that was the right guess. So if you went for the guess, maybe you remember, maybe you know this, maybe you check yourself some informative video clips. But that being said, you got still a way to go. This is going to be the 7th question. And the question goes like, Roberto Baggio won the Golden Ball Award for the best player at the 1994 World Cup. So feel free to choose, is the statement true or false, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, reminding for the players, that being Roberto Baggio won the World Golden Ball Award for the best player at 1994. The statement is unfortunately false, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, he did not win it. He went 2nd place. If I remember correctly, reading on the internet, it was due to an injury. That was really unfortunate at that part. But continuing on the 8th question. So, Japan advanced from the group stage to their fair play record at the 2018 World Cup. So, ladies and gentlemen, 2018 not that far. That's going to be the previous World Cup. So, do we remember what happened in this beautiful World Cup? Alright, so, for the said statement between Japan advanced for the group stage to their fair play record at the 2018 World Cup, and the statement is true. The statement is genuinely true. If I'm not mistaken, they're being one of the first ones to ever do that, do the fair play in recent years. Alright, let's go for the 9th question. That being, Edison Cavani made the World Cup debut in the year of 2006. So, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to choose. What is it going to be? Statement straight, or is this statement false? Edison Cavani made the World Cup debut in 2006. Keep in mind, each and every right answer giving you 100 points, and for you to be eligible for the prize, need to be gained 700 points. The said statement, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be false. Yeah, Edison Cavani made his World Cup debut. If I'm not mistaken, it was the year of 2010. That's what the internet told me, so let's see. I do remember the back here. I saw it myself. So, and for the final question, it's going to be Germany was banned from the 1950s World Cup. So, final question, eligible for 100 points, is the said statement true or false? Ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Right, so Germany was banned from the 1950s World Cup. True or false? And for the said answer, ladies and gentlemen, the answer is going to be true. Germany was banned from the World Cup in the 1950s, but also in the 1920s. That is going to be the conclusion of our trivia show, as we do have ourselves a total amount of 4,581 winners. You've been going for the eligible share prize pool of $0.58. So, nevertheless, nice job with the trivia show, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, this trivia reminded you of some answers, maybe made you interested more in the football, maybe some tips and tricks, or maybe some interesting facts. But nevertheless, it was a pleasure. Hopefully, I'm going to be seeing you soon in the next trivia show. Thank you kindly for being here, and hopefully you remember that for each and every live trivia show, the answer is entirely free. All you got to do is be on the place when the said trivia show starts. That's the deal with the trivia shows. Hopefully, I'm going to be seeing you another time. Take care and stay safe. Have a good one.